Soccerverse team revealed the amazing new features and revamped user interface of the last beta, guys. It's been released only to a few selected testers, amongst them, of course, me. In this new version, you'll see new competition world format, refurbished, new graphic interfaces, also supporting custom data packs where you can actually see the player pictures inside of the menu, the stadium pictures as well, and something that I really love, there is the league logo, like Serie A logo, Serie B. You'll see. And then new player stats and a new rating system for soccer players, new individual players instructions, and also very important, a brand new game mode. Free-to-play managers are here, and way more, of course. The Soccerverse roadmap says that we are actually here, as you can see, UX UI revamp 2023 Q4, right on time. So guys, stick until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you an exclusive walkthrough on this latest Soccerverse new and last beta. Remember, this version is as close as possible to the actual game that will launch early next year, so sit comfortably, grab some popcorn or peanuts, or even better, a good pizza, and enjoy the show. Let's go. And here we go, welcome back, guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nickx. I talk about Xaya, app like Xaya, especially Soccerverse, and this video is a special one. Not many people have live access to this new beta, so what you're seeing now is pure alpha, guys. Very good alpha. And this new version of Soccerverse that just came out, I think maximum 1 week ago, not even 1 week ago, it's very close to what hopefully millions of players will play in the next years. So let's have a look. This is a walkthrough, guys, a walkthrough on across all the new features, the new appearance of Soccerverse. First of all, one thing that I really want to tell you is the pack manager. I'm using a community developed data pack where you can actually see the link in settings. When you go in settings, data pack, here you can see this is the URL of the data pack, which is kind of a translator that I'm using so that I can see actual soccer player names, actual pictures of soccer players, the stadium names, club names, real names. Everything is really real, and this is all thanks to a user, somebody that used these things, API Football, to pull data about soccer players, also profile pictures, etc. And in combination with a tool that Xaya provides, Soccerverse package editor tool, where you can customize your own data package. Imagine you want to rename Messi as Nicolas Big Boss. You can do it. You can customize your own data pack as you like. And this is provided, it's a kind of editor, a tool that allows you to do this. It's been provided by Xaya team. So a guy used this editor with this data, and inside of Discord in Soccerverse you can find his link to this beautiful data pack, which is somewhere, I'm already in. So community packs, there we go, this guy with this logo, and there we go, beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's keep on going with the review, actually the walkthrough. And here we go. This is a massive improvement. As you can see, there is a whole world now. Leagues are national leagues, which means that if you click on a country here, you actually get into the country and you'll see a lot of different leagues. Like for instance, if I go in Italy, there you go, you see that there are 5 leagues and 1 cup. The 1 cup is the Coppa Italia, of course, which is a national cup. And look at the menu is beautiful. Every country has its own kind of page, and I believe that the graphic looks awesome. You see here with the beautiful boot shape of Italy on the left, the news, which I don't believe are nation specific, this is just Soccerverse news. And here you can see the statistics of this nation page, where you see 5 leagues, 1 cup. Well, market cap 0, of course, because it's still a beta. We're still not trading club shares, so the market cap is 0. 100 players, etc. As you can see, the Coppa Italia Cup, You can click it and see it, and then all the leagues, a lot of leagues, guys, a lot of space for managers, a lot of soccer teams. As you can see, Serie A, Serie B, Serie C, D, E, talk in Italian, C, D, E in English, and so on and so forth. And look at this this is another news, guys. Look at these beautiful logos. With this awesome data pack, you actually can get the real Coppa Italia logo, the real Serie A logo, Serie B logo, and I think it's beautiful. Let's have a look at other nations. Like, for instance, we go in France, 14 leagues. That's a lot of leagues. In Australia, only 1 league and 1 cup. It's okay. Algeria, there are some Africa countries that are missing. Not much data available for these countries, so it's a little bit a work in progress. And also Germany is missing. I don't know exactly why it's missing right now, but hopefully it will be updated before launch. I don't know, I hope so. But I don't know, let's check Spain, for instance. 22 leagues in Spain, it's insane. There we go. As you can see, there is La Liga, Segunda Division, Primera Division, Copa del Rey, and everything. It's beautiful. If you click on La Liga, actually, let's go back to Italy so that I can show you. Of course, I'm Napoli manager, so I can show you everything. Let's go back to Game World. Let's enter Italy page, and inside Serie A, look how beautiful this is displayed. You have all the upcoming matches in here on this row, with each soccer team its own logo. This looks so professional, guys. This looks so neat and tidy and beautiful that I don't know what to say. It's much a big improvement, in my opinion, in terms of playability and feels, and it looks polished, it looks professional. This is a fully decentralized, fully autonomous game, trustless, with a pretty complicated economy. Everything is on chain, so it's amazing. I'm amazed, guys. If you're not amazed, I don't know what you're watching this video for. Come on, get amazed. Anyway, you can also go back, ahead and see all the other matches. The standings of Italy, Serie A, you see it's different now. Before there was League 1, League 2, League 2A, 2B, League 2, 3A, B, C, D, etc, etc. It was a kind of everything. It was mixed. Clubs from all over the world was joining leagues 1, 2, etc, all in one. While here is well organized. This is just like real world. It's beautiful. Let's go back. Let's go inside a team now. If I click on Napoli, which I manage, so I'm the manager of Napoli, look how beautiful. You can see actually the picture of the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, which is the Napoli stadium. The schedule like this. Again, logos. I love it. I just love it, guys. Look how polished it is. Serie A. League 4 is actually Champions League. Okay, this is you see some kind of bugs, small bugs that the Xaya team is actively receiving from us, from testers like me and many others. Shout out to all the testers. You guys are doing an amazing job. I see in the Discord of the testers, we are working a lot, helping the team to make this a very good game, flawless game. But it's not quite there yet. It's still a bit of work in progress, guys. But we're almost there. Look at this. It's beautiful. Now what I want to show you is the squad. Are you ready? Are you ready for this squad with the faces of the players? Boom, this is beautiful. Look at that. If you go to squad, you can actually see the faces of all your players with this data pack. Mario Rui, Oliveira. Let's go back to go down to Osimhen, for instance. Maybe is the most famous that you know of Napoli. Simeone, there you go, Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, of course, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, big boss. And another very good improvement is the player menu. If I click on, for instance, Victor Osimhen, you go in, ready, book, look at this. What you're noticing, this, you should be noting this, guys. So there's not only the overall rating here, but there's actually attributes of the player. As you can see here, goalkeeping, the 10, of course. Osimhen, I don't think he's a good goalkeeper. He's a striker, you know. Tackling rating, passing rating, shooting rating, aggression rating. These are all statistics that combine with the other players in your squad statistics, and which combine with the formation, with the player instructions, individual player instruction. I'll show you that as well. The situations and your opponent, squad and decision situation, etc, etc, in this more complicated match engine. That's why we have a new match engine to compute the result of the fixtures. So we now have a deeper game, a deeper level of customization that as a manager you would want to gain an edge against the others. It's not just formation situation. Now the players have very specific ratings. More ratings, better game. And then of course there are the usual menu, like you see statistics, payouts, votes, contract, and transfer information. This is all the same basically. What else? Of course, let's have a look at the individual player's instruction. If I go now to my next match, as you can see, my next fixture is Napoli against Roma in Serie A. I go into tactics and look at this. So this is the similar menu and appearance as before, but now if I click on, for instance, let's go again to Osimhen. In this menu, I can individually select tactics for each player, guys. This is so absurd. It's a big step forward. I can set his tempo. I want Osimhen to play fast because he's a fast guy. I want his tackling style to be soft. I don't want to be super aggressive in that part of the pitch. And that's it. For now, this is all you can customize. At the individual player level, this is very, very good. Of course, there is always player instructions at the team level where you can set the play style of the team, and this is for the team at the whole team level. Can be normal, can be defensive, can be blah blah blah. Also, there is a nice information here that tells you what is normal. So for instance, I'll read you: normal play style is the most basic tactic in Soccerverse. Don't be fooled by basic. In some cases, N, so normal, is the most effective way to play. It provides no special benefits, but also has almost no vulnerabilities. Okay, and then you can read all the rest, like what is long ball, the most unusual tactic. Long ball is the most unusual, which can sometimes be a winner and sometimes fail, depending on the opponent. Of course, I'm really looking forward to do a in-depth data analysis maybe next year when I will have a lot of data. This type of layered decisions, it's a huge source of data. Anyway, what else we can see of new? The ratings of the players. Look at this. So in my Napoli squad, Kvaratskhelia, you should know Kvaratskhelia is super famous now, is super strong. It's only 79. You see, 79. In the former Soccerverse, Kvaratskhelia was 85, and the rating of the former players, the former version of Soccerverse was coming from SoccerWiki, which is a community-driven rating platform for soccer players around the world, where there is a consensus mechanism, a voting mechanism to decide the rating of players around the world. And Kvaratskhelia was 85 in Soccerverse because Soccerverse wasn't updated to the latest. But if you go to SoccerWiki, there you go, soccer player database, open source, open access, and you search for Kvara. Please tell me that you find it just Kvara, because yeah, there you go, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. You already can see that it's a 92, way higher than what it used to be. So 85 in the former Soccerverse, 92. There you go. So where does this 79 only rating comes from? Well, this is still a work in progress, but this is a new rating system that is going to happen in the new Soccerverse, and it works by computing the latest 4 years rating of a player and averaging out the ratings of the past 4 years of a player. So this is still to be decided, because in my opinion 4 years is too long. Kvaratskhelia, for instance, exploded last year. In 1 year went for almost unknown to big soccer star. So shareholders, they will want a more reactive rating system that takes in real life player performances and puts it into the game, into Soccerverse, in the metaverse that we are playing. We want a direct link, not super direct maybe, but at least responsive and quick. So 4 years, it's a bit too long. It might be trimmed down to 2 years. We still don't know, it's still in discussion, but just be aware that the rating system now is different. than what it used to be. And then another very interesting thing. There is a new mode, game mode, that allows you actually to play for free. So it's a free-to-play mode of Soccerverse that wasn't there before. So if you want to play as a manager in Soccerverse now, especially that, look at this, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of clubs available now. Look at this. I mean, whatever you imagine that every league has, I don't know, 20 club. So for instance, in Spain, only in Spain, if you click in Spain, for now there are 457 clubs. For each club, we want managers, real people like you that manage a team. So there are a lot of available benches for managers. But maybe not everyone wants to wait for shareholders to vote for her or for him or for her to be the manager. They want to just take over, sit down, take their favorite team in their city that they're playing or they're living in, you know, and you just want to take over. So for instance, in Italy, if I go to, I don't know, Serie B, which is the second league of Italy, and then I really want to manage Como, because I love Como, you know, Lake of Como, it's beautiful. I just go to Como, inside of it, and then look at this, take over. When you click take over, you immediately become the manager of this club. Of course, the club must be unmanaged, or there is an inactive manager. If a manager is not inactive, if Como was managed by an inactive manager, then you have the right to take over. This is a mechanism to keep people playing, and it's very good. However, if you take over like that, you kind of unlock the manager, which means that you can set the tactics, the formation, the situations, etc., etc., but you cannot trade players. You cannot mess up with the squad. You cannot just sell everyone or buy everyone and mess up with the finances or the reputation of a club, and that makes a lot of sense. In order to do this, in order to have the rights to trade shares in the transfer market, for instance, here you can see the transfer market, people is listing Martinez, Hernandez, Gomez, etc. If you want to list people, transfer people, etc., you need to be unlocked, and to be unlocked you need a vote. The shareholders, let's go back to Como, the shareholders of Como, which there are none, of course, we're just a few testers for now, but you know, the future, the shareholders with the right of vote of Como, they will have to say, yes, I vote for Nick to be the manager. After the vote ends, you are unlocked and you can actually trade players, which is good. It's a good thing. Otherwise, people can just jump in and ruin the game, and we don't want that. Speaking of situations, tactics, etc., let's go, because there is a new thing that I really like, I really enjoy. So if I go to my Napoli, let's go to home. By the way, another interesting thing is that everything is way faster. Sometimes in the old version, when you change from one league to another, if you wanted to see the rankings, etc., from League 1 to League 3C, for instance, it was buggy, it was slow, and sometimes League 3C wouldn't even show up for some reason. You know, now everything is way faster, is more responsive, it looks beautiful. I love it. Anyway, let's go back to tactics. I want to show you the situations. Now, situations, you can set as many situations as you want. So actually, I don't know if there is an hard limit for this, but for instance, here I set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 situations in one game. Before, you could only set 3 situations, and the time was set. The timing of the situations were set to, I don't remember the times, but they were set. There were only 3 slots where you can say, yes, do this at this time, do this at this other time, and do that at the other time. Now, if I want to create a situation, for instance, I create a situation, there you go, I'm inside the situation menu. I can change the time to any time I want. I say minute 1. If it's impossible, but if I'm winning by 3 or more goals at the first minute of the game, then do something. And then I would save and go back, and it would save it. It's beautiful. So now I don't want to save this and go back. Let's go on in this walkthrough, because there we go. This is another thing that I wanted to show you, the wages. So wages, let's go back to my Napoli, because I want to show you the payout system. Okay, Nickx, as you can see, it's green. I'm green because I've been active. The last time I was active, it was Monday the 13th of November. So let's get in quickly. we see my last fixtures that I won away against Milan, AC Milan, which by the way, Andy Gore, I think you were the manager of AC Milan. I'm sorry, but Napoli is so good. Is the best of Italy and almost in the world. Yes. So I was saying because I won and because I'm active, I got a payout in SMC, which is the in-game currency of Soccerverse. So if I go into my my profile, you will see that I got a total of 440 SMC for the last week. That I already spent some. As you can see, I only have, my balance is 105 now. I spent some, but anyway, let's go to account so that I can see you actually better. Okay, game week 1, nothing. Game week 2, which is the one that you just saw that I won against Milan, I got a total income of 484 SMC. I spent 43 in player shares, and I even got my manager wage. All of this just to say that inactive managers won't get a wage, they won't get a payout, and this is very good, and it's a different thing because before even inactive managers would have got their wage, which was unfair, and this is a very nice addition from Xaya team, Soccerverse and Xaya team. And then guys, I think that's it. Here the rest is basically the same. This video was just an overview to show you the first impressions, the quick feelings that you get when you see the new version of Soccerverse, how professional it looks. Of course, in game world you still see the best manager, the news feed, which is still under construction, history under construction. There will be a rich list of people, the richest, the trophies. So the bulk, it's really still Soccerverse, but totally revamped, not totally but hugely revamped, and I really like. Still you have the options of free moves or paid moves. You see, now it's paid. So every time you submit a team sheet of your team with the tactics, or you're trading shares of players, of club, etc., you either pay gas for that in Matic, because this game is still built on Polygon blockchain, or you make it for free as Soccerverse team pays for your fees for a certain number of transactions per day. And then of course, once again, there is the dark mode as well, which I like, but I used to use dark mode a lot, but you know what, I actually prefer light mode now. Yes, because it's different, it's new. And there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was very quick, a run through, a walkthrough in this new revamped version of Soccerverse, which is very professionally starting to look very good, guys. If you still don't know Soccerverse, subscribe, because I keep you updated on Soccerverse and on Xaya in general. If you don't know Xaya, check my video, my older video. I have a 45 minutes overview of what Xaya is, pros, cons, team, the coin, everything. But if you like soccer, if you think you're a good soccer manager or even a talent scout, or you already play soccer management game, I think you should definitely subscribe, because we're about to get out in the wild. Q1, Q2 of next year, Soccerverse will be launched, probably, very likely, and a new era of blockchain gaming, fully on-chain soccer management game will start with Soccerverse and Xaya. So stay tuned, because I'll be there with you in this Xaya revolution, and see you next time. Ciao.